Don't even say that. You look hot. You do. Look at yourself in that mirror. Are you not seeing how good you look? I told you this store would have the perfect outfit for you. I really think you should buy it. You have to wear that to the spring dance. Yes, it is unlike anything you usually wear. And you know I adore you and your adorable fashion sense, but I swear, if you wear this, your cheerleader is going to be literally stunned. Of course she will. You know, as much as she tries to hide it, she already likes you for you. You know, for who you are inside and all that stuff. But when she sees you wearing this, I don't know. I could see her dropping all her jerk friends, taking the spring dance royal crown off of Chad Waters and putting it onto you. Oh yeah, it is spring royal court time. That beautiful season where all the popular kids who already think they're royalty get crowned king and queen, prince and princess. It doesn't stroke their ego at all. Are you running? Are you going to run to be part of the royal court at the dance? Of course, I think you should. Okay, so maybe only the popular kids win those crowns. That's true, but you and I both know it's because no one challenges them. No one ever has the guts to challenge them. Of course you have it in you. Again, I say, look at yourself in that mirror. I literally wouldn't even know that you were the same person. You are unrecognizable. I know you're under this weird impression that you're some kind of dweeb that no one could ever want, but so much of that is just attitude, confidence, and maybe ditching the suspenders once in a while. What I'm saying is, you're actually really cute. You've been living under this false impression of yourself for way too long. You've been letting these kids label you as a nerd, label you as less than them somehow. But can't you see in that mirror right now that you are just as worthy as any one of them? Just as worthy to win a royal crown. Well, look harder. You're not seeing what I'm seeing. Well, I see an absolutely gorgeous, kind, funny, smart person who, to be honest, we're all probably going to be working for one day, so we better be nice to you now. All I'm saying is, I think you should run. I mean, voting doesn't even happen until at the dance itself, so those kids don't even know your real name, right? They all just call you nerd? Okay, well, if you run for the spring royal court, you get up on that stage wearing that and maybe a pair of contacts, using your real name, no one's even going to recognize you. They're literally going to think you're a new kid in school. I actually think you stand a pretty good chance. Yes, I do. Think about who else is going to be running. It'll probably be all of those mean popular kids who already consider themselves to be high school royalty to begin with. It's going to be a stage filled with your cheerleader, Kelly Beck, Chad Waters, Chase Bradley, Xena. Yeah. And there are only so many crowns. And you know, each one of them thinks that they have already claimed them. So they're going to be the only ones on stage. Think about it. Basically, the rest of the school is going to have to choose which bully they should vote for to get a crown. But if you throw yourself into the ring, if you're standing on stage next to all of them, you realize those popular kids have probably tortured the majority of the student body who will be voting too, right? So I have a feeling that they might vote for the wild card. I mean, think about it. Would they vote for the bullies or for the new kid in school, the super cute new kid in school who's never been mean to them, never made them feel small? I'm telling you, I think you could win. Yes, I do. Oh, and we should definitely do yellow flowers for our corsage and boutonniere and stuff. That'll totally play off your outfit and my dress. I am so excited. This is going to be such an amazing night. Oh my God, don't look now, but your cheerleader just walked into the store. Quick, hide behind the mirror. We gotta save the surprise. Nerd? Is that you? Oh my God. I barely even recognized. Oh my God. You look... Who are you and what have you done with... Oh, Jesus, can't we shop in peace? What are you, stalking us or something? Oh yeah, like I would be caught dead stalking thing one and thing you. Oh yeah? Yeah. Unlike you, I can't relate to desperation. And what do you guys think, you own the mall or something? You know, you're not the only people around here shopping for the spring dance. Chad is with me, no? Mm-hmm. My date. Ooh. And we are so happy to hear it. So happy for you. I'm sure you will just have the most magical evening with your Prince Charming. Has he actually gotten his license back, or will you be hiring a limo? Either way, I'm sure you will just have the most magical evening with your Prince Charming. Yeah, I think Chad is going to be a Prince Charming. Well, he's definitely going to win a crown at the royal court. So... Oh, you're so sure about that, are you? Yeah. Duh. His older brother Chip won before he went to college. Their dad, Chevy, he was a royal when he was in high school. It's in their blood. The Watersmen are high school royalty, so... Royalty, huh? That's interesting. Well, I have to wonder, are they actually royalty, or have they just never been challenged by the right person before? What are you talking about? Nothing. I am not talking about anything. No, really. What do you mean? 'Cause Chad will totally lose his... Do you know someone who's going to challenge him? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Look, there are few things I know that are actually important to Chad, like himself. If he doesn't win this thing, if he isn't at least some part of the royal court at this dance, he's going to have a total meltdown. And his father will totally never let him live it down. So if you know someone who might be challenging him, you better speak up right now. Oh, he's gonna be real upset, is he? What's he gonna do? Light a car on fire? Oh no, wait, that's so last year, isn't it? Tell me who it is right now, or what? You're gonna have all your mean little sophomore friends come try to bully me in the senior corridor or something? You realize I have friends too, right? How do you see that ending for you? Nerd, I don't understand what you're doing hanging out with this bully. Seriously, why do you have to be so mean? Oh, I'm sorry. It just comes out sometimes. Putting others down is how I try to make myself feel better about my pathetic little existence. A poor coping skill, I know. I'm sure you know nothing about that. What? So you can dish it out, but you can't take it. I have never done anything to you. I've never done anything to deserve this kind of abuse. Exactly. You've done absolutely nothing to me to deserve it. Nothing at all. How does it feel?
Oh, there you are, babe. What's going on? Are these people bothering you?
No, I'm fine. They're fine. I was just...
Cool. You gotta see the suit I found, babe. It's so tight, it's sick. It totally shows off my pecs. You're gonna look so good on my arm when I win the top royal crown at the spring dance. You've always wanted to be a princess, right, babe?
Oh, I think she's been one right along. You know I haven't.
Do you two go to our school?
Chad, let's just go.
Cool. I was thinking I want to add to my tattoo, like add my neck and my arms to my face in a really sick flexing pose, like... babe?
Oh my God. That guy is such a tool. It is bad enough to have a tattoo of your own face on your arm, but now he wants to show off his arms on his own arms. This is going to be too funny. And oh my God, how satisfying was it watching her jaw drop over you in this outfit? Like, I thought she was going to leave Chad on the spot just a second ago for you. You have to run. You have to run for the royal court. It will totally disrupt their whole little high school hierarchy system. Can you even imagine? You win the top crown and then eventually they find out it was the nerd all along. It will be beautiful. And I think it will change everything. Trust me. Hey, this is Lacey. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you all so much for your patience on how long this series always takes me to get out. Please know that it is just because I care about it kind of a lot, and it's really important to me that it goes in directions that I feel really good about, because I don't know what it is about this story. I just I care about it differently, not more or less than anything else, but I just care about it differently. I feel like I don't know, I just see it as a little bit more of a long running story than more the moments that I usually write. Like my stories are usually like moments, and so I'm always like mulling on this one. So even if I don't like actually physically write on it for like a month or so, it's because I'm literally like stewing on it. Like when I go for walks and stuff, I'm like, what's going to happen next? Like, where are they going to go? What who's going to do what, whatever. And I know that's like probably really annoying, but it's just how this is going. So anyways, I really appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you so much for like the massive love and support you guys give this story. Thank you from the nerd and from the cheerleader and from the waitress. And thank you to Chad Waters, our friend VA over here, Luke Pennington. Thank you so much. Some of you may recognize Luke. He was in the episode where all the big bullying happened. And it's great to have Chad back with us for this one. He does such a great job with that. So thank you, Luke. Make sure you go check out his channel. He's got some really, really fun role plays up there, and actually did at least one script that I wrote. Possibly more, but I know at least one. So thank you, Luke. And thank you to everyone over on Patreon for supporting me. I'm so thankful to you all. I am going to be going home for the holidays soon, and I may actually even be renting a place instead of staying with my family, just so I have a little bit more privacy to write and record more often. And that is only possible because of you guys, and I'm so eternally grateful. So thank you so much, and hi to all my friends in Discord. If you guys want to hang out with us, we chat almost every day in there and catch up about our days and what's going on. It's very lighthearted and fun, so if you want to join in there, it's very silly. It's full of stud muffins, and we just have a great time. So feel free to join. Anyone's welcome. And what else? I put out a song last month. If you didn't know already, I've been blabbing about it so much. It's called Eerie, and it's on my new music channel, and that is linked below. And then I have an ASMR channel that's like more rambles and stuff and experiences and movie watch-alongs. We watched Scream last week for Halloween, and that was so much fun. I did not expect to like that movie. I was like dreading recording it because I was like, I have to watch people get like cut up. And I wasn't really like into the people being cut up, but the rest of it was actually really fun and funny, and I really enjoyed it. So if you are hesitant to watch it because you don't like horror movies, just know like I was right there with you, and I have no interest in it whatsoever. But it actually ended up being like one of the funner movies I've watched in a really long time. Like, I think I will watch it again. Like, it'll become like a Halloween tradition, I think, because I really liked it. I just wish we could have cut out like the killing scenes because those were sad. But otherwise it was really fun and really funny. But I'll save the rest of my thoughts for the ramble because I haven't done that yet. Usually I do like a ramble following every movie watch along. So, and I want to do another watch along soon. So if you have ideas for movies that you want to see, tell me in the comments that we can watch together. We do full watch alongs. It's like a date. And it's really fun. So let's see what else is going on. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch pretty soon. I've learned a couple new songs for that, and that's really fun. I don't usually get a lot of time to learn new songs, but there's been a couple songs that have been stuck in my head lately like crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I do not learn the chords and like how to play these songs, I'm gonna go nuts because like they're in my head all the time. So some new songs next time I stream, and I feel like that is it. Thank you guys so much again. I love you so much. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week wherever you are. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. I read every single one. The only reason I don't respond very much is because I have tendonitis in my wrist and it hurts a lot to respond to everything. Even if I use voice to text, I always have to like edit it, and then I end up hurting myself like trying to edit all the like, you know, like the words that come out wrong, you know what I mean? So I try to respond, but I don't get to most of them, but that is why. But I read every single one. So thank you guys so much for commenting. All right, I'm really gonna go this time. Thanks again for listening. Love you so much. Just give you a big hug. A big squeeze. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Love you so much. Bye.